A crowd of people forced their way out of the ticket office next to a straight MC Bun to get some food to eat. Something got to them. We heard them screaming in fear, and they didn't get back to the room. We covered all the windows with drapes and blankets so that we didn't get hurt if something else happened, like another explosion or something. I really hope that they're doing okay. He was okay. I couldn't believe it. Edward was still there. He was scared, and some of the coaches were badly burned, but he was okay. Me and Charlie knew what we had to do. We grabbed some Tophams coats and built it as fast as we could. Edward was low on coal, but he did have enough water left to make it to Tidmouth. If engines would be hiding anywhere on the island, it's there. We were shocked to see James pull up to the station with empty coaches. He seemed pretty pent up about something, since he was taking his anger out on Edward. Not sure what was on his mind at the time, but Joseph told me that they left half the train at the platform instead of getting them all aboard before the blast hit them. But by the way he was acting, James definitely saw something the rest of us didn't. Felix told us he received a radio transmission that the mainline ordered the Vickerstown rolling bridge to be dismantled as soon as possible. As this pandemic had worsened, we needed to get as far as possible. Also on his way over, he and James passed the sheds. They apparently heard Thomas whistle from inside, with the cries of a saddened soul accompanied with it. Some disgusting mutated trucks had jammed the turntable at their body, so he was probably trapped in there for a while. Those trucks somehow gained the ability to move themselves down the line, which is probably going to lead to the lines being blocked later on. After laying about in the station for an hour, we thought it was time we left. Instead of heading to Tidmouth, we thought it would be better to try and make it to the bridge. Felix and I were talking about how scary it was to run away from such a disaster. We got a call from an unnamed signalman about Boko. We found out that he came back to Sodor after taking a good strain from the mainland and went straight to Brendam docks. Nobody told Frank and Marshall, so they drove him straight into the contaminated area. I've been told they haven't come out alive. While we were heading down the line, we decided to stop and think about where we should head. Felix made sure James didn't slow down and shot past us, hoping to get across to the mainland. However, they went on the wrong line and went straight to Suddery. I haven't seen them since. Sidney and I decided to check in Wellsworth Station for something to eat, but we didn't even take a step off Edward's footplate when we saw the shattered glass everywhere. It looked like someone broke into the building, so it could have been looters. Got a call from Jim Cole on the two-way radio. We got one for us and one for him, so we could talk wherever we wanted, and for Trevor and Edward to keep in touch. Anyways, we took shelter in a bunker underneath his shed. His wife and child are okay too. Poor Trevor though, the blast got him bad. Jim had his rifle on him and put the traction engine out of his misery. Edward broke down when I told him the news. We've decided to sleep inside Edward's cab. It might be risky, but it's less hazardous than sleeping in a building with tons of shattered glass. Luckily, we still had a fire blanket in the cab, so we used that. I hope this nightmare ends soon.